So, and let me explain that to you. So normally, uh, by reading, you understand things, right? Let's say you our car, right? When they had that check engine light come on, um, Yaramia behind the screen, he got the OBD, the onboard diagnostic scanner, and he checked it out, and he saw that it was a code error, and he read the code, and he told me what it was. It was a what's it called? Combustion chamber? No, the fuel throttle, right? The throttle body kit. So he found out a lot about it, and sometimes it's called a limp idle. That's dangerous. If you're in traffic and that shit backfires, your car's not going to respond to the gas pedal, and you're not going to be able to move. You're going to be stuck. So that takes a lot of information. And then what I always do is first thing you got to do is pray. I don't know if you ever did that, but the first thing you got to do is pray. So I was like, it was kind of a not my best prayer. I was like, God damn, Lord, is one thing after another. Basically, I just asked for mercy, and I was messing with the car, and I turned it off, and I turned it back on, and the light went off, and it hasn't been running bad ever since. But then I explained to my sons, look, the car, anything that runs on electricity, is like basically a spirit. And you have your spirit, the spirit of dominion, because that's what the Lord gave you. And this is like a horse. Like you got to dominate it. So basically, you don't get in a car thinking, are you gonna drive me there? No, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna drive. And this is a machine. It works for you. You make it work. Keep all this in mind, because Satan has minions. Satan has people, millions of people, like all the people. Let's say it like that. And let me explain something to you. Every business that operates is every day takes a step closer to the MOTB. Today I was at a restaurant, and I had a gift certificate for that restaurant, and I was trying to pay, and they wanted me to scan a fucking QRC code with my phone and pay with my phone using my information on the phone. And I told that lady, look, I simply don't want to do that. What I do want to do is give you this gift card and have you go to the cash register and scan it. Well, this fucking bitch was like, this is so hard, blah, blah, blah. It's easier if you just scan it. So basically what I'm trying to say is every business is going to take steps to get closer to that easiest way of cashing out, cashing in. They don't want to talk to you anymore. They don't want to deal with you. That lady was yelling at me. She was like, why are you making this hard? But I stayed calm, and I was like, look, I just don't want to use my phone, and I don't want to use my credit card, and I'm not going to take cash out. I had cash in my pocket. I had all these things. But you're going to take this currency, like we're back in the 1800s, and you're going to go up to the cash register and do your thing, swipe it. So she was swiping it and swiping it. It doesn't read. So she was making it a big deal, right? And then it was such a big scene that the people that I was with, they were trying to pay for me. They were so embarrassed that they were trying to pay for me. Like they were trying to pay. Like, just give me your card and I'll put it on my phone. And I was like, no, it's just the principle of the thing. She said that she doesn't make up the rules, and I was like, look, I'm not trying to argue. It's going to be my way. So basically, my friend told her, look, just print him out a receipt. You're not going to convince him. Just do it his way. So she did. But she would rather have it done the other way. She would rather have me scan that QRC code, put my banking information in, swipe, and then pay like that. That's so easy, right? That's pretty damn close to the mark. Like you just walk in, right? So let's see. Let's go to Second Thessalonians. So all right. So this is Second Thessalonians 2:1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand. So, people get scared when they talk about the end of the world. But the end of this world is the beginning of the next one. You really don't want to be here when the end of this one happens. So basically, what would a rich person do? They would build a underground military base. And I'm not going to say too much about military bases, but look up this dude named Phil Schneider, and then it's going to bring you across this thing called Las Lunas base, and it's going to have you believe a story if you read the story. And that story is going to say that this man was building bases underground for a secret government, which is just the same fucking government. No biggie. And he found out that there was flying saucers in the underground and gray aliens and all that stuff. He made it seem like they were trying to kill him, which, like they said, 60 men died, but I don't know. He's a liar. Esau's a liar. We don't know what to believe. So just remember that this guy has a existence in YouTube as that person that was attacked, and he has these fingers missing. He said he got attacked by a gray alien that was doing this. Boom, he did that. So, in that form, I believe him. And the only reason I believe him is because when I was younger, I was in martial arts so much that I discovered a lot of things. And my teachers, the old Sifu, the old masters, they would tell me about this thing called chi or ki or internal energy. And I said to myself, what is this internal energy? And how can I use it to my advantage? Well, come to find out, it makes you stronger, it makes you faster, you can see far, you can hear through things. It's amazing. So yeah, those things could be using chi, and that story could be very true. But I'm not going to buy into it because that's one of Satan's devices. And if I did buy into it, one of the things that would happen is I would be afraid of my brothers. I would be afraid of those angels driving the chariots. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Because check this fact out. Even though they are ministering spirits, they're here to do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. If you're back here preaching and prophesying and you're teaching the truth, and most likely you're the elect, you're over those angels. How are you going to be afraid of your family? All right. So nothing I say, nothing anyone says, should shake you. Should get you in a place where you're like, I don't know if I can believe this anymore. Because again, miracles, and not miracles on 34th Street, miracles around here. You're gonna be doing miracles. Your brother's gonna be doing miracles. Amawan and Marakab are gonna be doing miracles, man. Because miracles happen when you need them. So 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So if you want to find out who the man of sin is, just look up perdition. It's G84. And then look what it says: destroying, utter destruction, vessels, perishing, ruin, destruction of money. You know. So this man is all about these things that are being mentioned right here: money, destruction, perversion. He was made to be destroyed. All right. He was made to be destroyed. So the man of sin, Esau. The man of sin is Esau, right? Esau. Because the definition is tell you destroying. And that's really what he does. So 1492 came around, and the Pope at that time was Gregory the Sixth. But the Pope before him wrote a decree and put this thing called the Papal Bull Act of 1492, which stated that anyone that's not Christian was not a human and was subject to discovery. So what these cats did when they got here is discover. So in the name of science and discovery, what did they? I tell you what they did. I have this book called The Golden Land by Henrietta something, or Oliver Henrietta. Anyways, I'll do some video on that. But in this book, there's details of Christopher Columbus and all those Spanish conquistadors killing, raping, murdering, stealing. They would take pregnant women, cut their bellies open, and that's where cesarean came from. And they would pull out the baby and smash the baby on a rock. That's why the scripture says, happy will they be that take their kids and smash them on stones or something like that. So that's a thing. You got to look forward to that. So let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Verse 4 says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, shewing himself that he is God. But like I was saying, 1492 was a crucial year. 1492 was actually the year that, you got stamped in there, because Alexander Sixtus was known as Rodrigo Borgia, changed his name, paid for the papacy, and he sat on the throne. It was the throne of the what's called Papa. What the fuck is it called? It's called the Pope.